What up, y'all? It is hot in Vancouver, like it is everywhere. The world is on fire. And on that positive note, welcome to WIP Wednesday Live. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys. Anonymous Dude 123 is in the chat saying, gotta say, really enjoyed last week live stream talking with you and Strand. You're a rad dude. Thanks, man. And that flame is for the heat that we're all getting. You're in Ontario. You're scorching right now. Quebec Diorama, hello. And yeah, we got Canadians in this joint. That's great. So yes, as Anonymous Dude alluded to, my guest tonight is my friend Stranded Customs. I'm going to bring him on in just one sec. Just wanted to say, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. And if you haven't, obviously subscribe. For anybody watching live or on the replay, really does help us out. So if you could do that, it would be very much appreciated. So yeah, tonight's going to be a little bit different. Unfortunately, I have run into a couple delays this weekend and didn't get as far on my customs as I wanted to do. I was hoping to do a shelf shuffle tonight, but I'm not quite there yet. So I'm still working on this pretty awesome Night Thrasher figure from my buddy New Collector. I love this black I switched to. It's really cool. Yeah, so I will be doing it for sure next week. So sorry, but yeah. But I got something better because tonight, me and my buddy Stranded, we're going to talk all about this weekend's Comic-Con reveals, put together a little slideshow so we can go through pictures and stuff like that. Would love to hear you guys in the chat and what you guys think of what we got to see, maybe what you wished we could have saw. But yeah, so what else we got? So next week I will be doing some sort of show. There are going to be a couple weeks coming up in August that I'm going to have to take a break. I'm going to Amsterdam for a trip, and I'm opening a new store. My day job, I'm opening a new store. So yeah, I just want to make sure that becomes the priority, unfortunately. But, you know, got to pay them bills, right? So... okay, let's bring John on. Looks like he's just about ready. Yeah, I see he's running downstairs or something, so wait for him to get back. Cool figure I got this week. This came in the mail this week. Oops. It's my SH Figure Art movie Deadpool. Very fun. Haven't got to play with it too much. I've been so busy. I also was just showing John, I got this. I joined the Sony ZV-1 club, except I got a white one. But I know Prime has one. I know Kevin from Toying Around has one. I was going to use it for this live stream, but I underestimated my abilities to set up a camera. I don't know why I would have done that. And yeah, by the way, speaking of Prime, if anybody hasn't listened, I was on the Figure Booth podcast this weekend. It was on Sunday it came out. If you haven't checked that out, I strongly suggest you do. It was a really good conversation. I had a lot of fun talking to those guys. So, yeah, if you haven't checked it out, please do and show those guys some love. That's Figure Fan Nate and Prime to the First. So, all right, let's bring on this fucker.
what a rousing introduction.
See, last time you got a fancy introduction. I gave you all the things. I did a whole spiel. This time I just said this guy.
I like it.
I like it also.
Hello. I want to show you showed a cool figure that you got, so I wanted to show one that I got that I know that you'll appreciate.
Ooh, is that the Mafex one? No, that's not the Mafex one. That's the.
This is your boy. This is Patty Mac.
Oh, I do. I do like that build. I used to always think, oh, it's those. Yeah,
my bad, dog. But I got the horse.
Yeah, I know. That thing is fucking massive, man.
I was having a lot of fun with it yesterday.
Marcus E says, hola, everybody. Everyone.
Ooh,
and Anonymous Dude says, DP, sweet.
DP, sweet.
Anonymous Dude says, welcome, Stranded Customs.
Hi, that's
Look,
me.
I got knives out in my chat. I never thought I would get that. That means I've half made it.
I think that means you fully have made it, right?
I guess. So tonight we're going to talk all about Comic-Con and all the cool shit we saw. There was a lot of cool shit. The only thing I didn't add in, which we have to talk about, we'll do it at the end of the Hasbro section, is I forgot to go in and add in that Ghost Rider one.
Oh, see? And you started.
It's because I was working already and I had all my reference tabs up. So then, like, as I was pulling from it.
No, you started the stream by saying that the world is burning, and I thought that was a perfect segue into the HasLab tease. Come on, man. This isn't your first rodeo. Yeah. But we're going to talk about that, I'm assuming, at some point, right?
Yes, I think we should. It's exciting news, so we need to discuss it. So, guys, if you haven't followed my friend Stranded Customs, you should, even though he's slightly inactive. But he doesn't post a lot. But you should still follow him because he's a cool dude, and he's working on a figure for me. That is going to be an Age of Apocalypse Angel for me.
It's got pluggable ponytails all over the place.
I love that. I
think this one's already fitted here.
We've been getting a bunch of new people for Secrets Santa this year. Oh, that's dope. I love that.
It's got to fit up over the jacket and up over the wings.
Especially because he's going to be looking up sometimes too, right? So,
yes.
Yeah. Did you see we got Casting Cave to join Secret Santa?
No way, really? That's wild.
I know. Pretty excited.
When did the signups end for
that? Sunday. I'm going to do a big push again this weekend to see if we can get more, but we're already at our highest we've ever been at. So we're at 43 right now.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. We beat last year's by 2, so that's good. Anonymous dude says Strand giving me stash envy.
This is my just default look now, I think. You should a little bit shorter now. Just
I like
mustache.
That look. It's a good look for you.
I'm not mad.
You can pull it off.
For sure. No, I don't think so. I just don't
Marcus
care what I look
says
anymore.
Knives, butter, corn. We're everywhere. Oh yes, so true.
Ooh.
And
Quebec diorama. Killing it over here.
Anonymous dude says, Matthew, the booth guy said you went 30 minutes on cereal. We did. We talked about cereal for a long time before we started, and then when we got into it. So yeah.
Is CT Crunch, is that your pick?
No, my pick was Mini Wheats, but like it's not my definitive pick. I would probably. I love Mini Wheats, so but I also love like Golden Grams and Corn Pops and
Golden Grams. I came to as I grew up. I thought they were the worst cereal when I was a kid, but now I'm kind of into them. Honey Bunches of Oats. Do you ever eat those?
Sure do.
Those are
delicious.
Good. Those are good.
Honestly, there's not a lot of cereals that I don't like. I pretty much will jump into
Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp is terrible.
We don't have Cookie Crisp here, so
you as you shouldn't. Is that what I'm saying?
Like it's weird though because stuff's different here. So like what I went and did for the guys from Figure Booth was after we talked, I want to send them some stickers, but I'm like I'm not gonna just send them stickers. So I went out and bought them both a box of the cereals that they like.
Yes.
Because I don't know how different they are, but like American and Canadian cereals are different. Like Corn Pops are completely different. I know Apple Jacks are like red. There's red ones too, like red and white ones together. These are all just white. So I'm like,
oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, Anonymous dude says we have Cookie Crisp now. I did not know that. I don't think I've seen it on my side of the country.
It's trash, dude. It tastes so bad.
No, I like Captain Crunch too, even though it fucks up your mouth.
That destroys your body. Yeah. Eva just bought some of that the other day. All berries though.
Quebec Diorama says still waiting for a HasLab big wheel. That's great.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all? We should get into some slideshow.
Yes, please.
Let's add her in here. Look at how fancy I did this.
This is pretty wild, actually.
Okay, before we start, what was your favorite thing that we got at Comic-Con? If you had to pick one thing, and what is one thing you wish we would have either seen or got like some kind of hint towards? Or
okay, are we talking Legends?
We're talking everything.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
But figure related, right?
Figure related, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep it figure related. I did my MC. I mean, we can definitely talk about MCU too, but I did my whole MCU spiel with Ryan on Moose Milk the other night. So if anyone out there hasn't heard of that, that's me and my best friend. We do a podcast every Saturday now, just switched. And we did one. We talked for like an hour and a half about all the MCU stuff that came out. So
yes, I'll have to check that out because I wanted to kind of see your thoughts, or I guess hear your thoughts on that.
That's good.
On that slate. So you asked my favorite thing that we saw out of Comic-Con.
Yes.
I think probably the Mirage turtles, the big stocky ones.
Those are so nice.
Because like I've told you before, I collected the movie turtles. I missed the Toon Turtles, and it's been like a godsend because that's not a line that I have to chase down or anything. But I've been looking to get back into the turtles, and this might be the one that does it. I think. Yeah, and it's weird though because they're not like the ones I'm attached to. I like the original Mirage ones.
They just look really cool though.
Yeah, right. And they look, I think, kind of close to the IDW one.
Yes, they do.
And I've started collecting the hardcover books of those.
Oh, nice.
And so once I finish up with Berserk, I'll probably read those. So that's surprisingly, I think what I was most excited about.
Well, there was a lot of good Marvel Legends stuff for me this year. There was a lot of stuff that I was like, oh, that's really cool. There's very little of it that I felt like I needed. So it's like, for me, the thing that really got me excited for Comic-Con this year was the Jada Toys stuff, was the 3 Street Fighter figures and the 3 Mega Man figures.
Right.
Like, I'm a huge Mega Man fan, so to be able to, I hope that line does well, because I would love to get, like, if I could even get like a group of like 10 Robot Masters,
right,
I would be so fucking happy.
Because that's there's so many of them, and I think I'm more familiar with like X. That's when they're animals, right? They're robot animals.
Yeah, like Sting, Chameleon, and I like the first couple X's, but all my memory is all because of, like, it's all nostalgia for me, right? Like,
Woodman, is Woodman a person?
Woodman's a person, yeah. He was in Mega Man 2.
Yeah. Maybe Mega Man 2 is one that I think of too.
Mega Man 2 is my favorite, but I like Mega Man 3, but I like Mega Man 2 a lot. But I like a lot of the bad guys from Mega Man 1, so I'm hoping they're starting there. It seems like they are. We got Fireman and Iceman, so those are both Mega Man 1. So
those are X-Men, Matt.
Those are X-Men.
Fireman, my favorite.
Yeah. What about things that you wish or maybe we're hoping we would get some sort of allude,
I'm trying to think.
some kind of information about, or is there something that you're surprised that we didn't get more information from?
I was thinking earlier about how I was very happy that Comic-Con was back, but also the fact that we get a new announcement like every 2 weeks, and the fact that they've done, like, COVID pushed them to do like smaller announcements constantly.
Yeah,
I feel like this wasn't the glut of like, here's a wave and here's another wave and here's another wave
like it used to be.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so I think I wish they would have done another like retro wave reveal.
Yeah, me too.
I know that we got, what was it, Scorpion and Beast.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about in a little bit probably. But I wish they would have done something with like the Iron Man card, or like I showed you, I want the Atuma, the comic version on the Fantastic Four card, like it came back in the day.
The old one.
And so I'm sure that's coming, and I know PulseCon is in September too, I think. So, but I don't know. The steady drip of announcements always makes me kind of long for when they just do like an hour long of boom, 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 all these different figures.
Yeah, I feel like even knowing we were having Comic-Con, it seems like we still were getting pretty steady releases up until I feel like July definitely softened out a bit. Like as we got closer to the event, it seemed like it kind of went hush for a bit. But I'd say we were still getting pretty
Three Peters pack like 2 days before, right? Remember that?
Yeah, I mean, but that was the well, don't they do something on the 20th of every month, don't they?
Yeah, for sure.
But that's what that was, I think, wasn't it?
Probably.
Yeah. So, okay, well, let's dive into this here and see what we got. We're starting with Marvel Legends. I'm just gonna. Anonymous dude says Comic-Con looks so fun. Yeah, Strand and I were talking about maybe trying to meet up down there next year. So
that would be sick.
That would be sick. I'd love that. It'd be so.
Do you
fun.
like what's the pricing on it? Do you know?
I don't know. I could look into it for sure. I know a lot of people who go. So.
Right.
And anonymous dude says Mega Man 2 best music. Hell yeah, I love it. I love Crash Man's music. One of my faves. Okay, so let's do this. So we're starting with Marvel Legends stuff. We'll work our way through all the Legends stuff. It's not really in any particular order. I kind of just pieced it together as I found it. So sorry. But yeah,
How dare you?
We're starting with this Retro Beast and this Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends 3-pack. Thoughts on these guys?
I'm really annoyed by the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends pack because these are all figures that we've gotten released.
Yeah.
Single pack. And so I don't have any attachment to that show.
Me neither.
And so for some people, the cartoon accurate dog coloring will do it. But I think this Spider-Man is fully pinless, but it doesn't have the toe articulation.
Right.
And so that's one of the things that we're getting so many Spider-Man figures that are basically the same in weird places.
Yeah.
Like the cell shaded retro card, I passed on because I don't want it to be cell shaded, right?
I got it.
The Spinneret 2-pack is probably the definitive Spidey, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I passed on that because it was ridiculously expensive, and so I just ordered Spinneret for $20 by herself.
Nice.
And so I don't know. That part was frustrating in that the Iceman on a pizza Spidey body, I don't want that.
Me neither.
I don't know.
I find it weird though because it looks like, is it just me or I didn't take more pictures of these because they were pretty underwhelming to me, but is it just me or is Iceman the only one that has that comic cell shading on those three, or do they all have it and I'm just not noticing it?
No, I think he's the only one that has it, but I don't think it's
weird, doesn't it? I know that they're trying to go for the glossy look, but like
I think it's weird. Like his snowy look or whatever.
Right.
And I know Firestar, is that what her name is?
No, fuck, I can't think of her name right now. Maybe it is Firestar. Marcus, help us.
And she has a new head, I think, in this 3-pack, right?
Oh, does she?
I think so. Because she didn't come with 2 in the single pack, did she?
Yeah, she did. She came with the masked one, and then she came with one where her hair is kind of like flared out. Firestar. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. So Marcus, you said it is Firestar. She's got a new body. Street body, yeah. So she's got. That's the upgrade they gave her. They gave her the double elbows and the pinless knees, I think.
I'm trying to look so close.
I was underwhelmed with that. I couldn't.
I just don't have attachment to it, so that's why. And I figured that Spider-Man is probably the same buck as the retro animated Spider-Man what we're getting, which I actually believe is a reuse of the first appearance Spider-Man. I don't have either of them in hand to say that for sure, but just looking at the proportions and the like, I know that the first appearance one is shorter than like retro Spidey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and when I saw the pictures from Toy Shiz's channel that showed the animated series Spidey next to retro, he was like significantly shorter.
Got ya.
So yeah, and I heard that who I just saw, someone posted a couple words on it. They had just gotten the first appearance Spidey, and they said they're really disappointed by the lack of articulation or range of motion in the torso. So that's a bummer.
That was the only one of those Spideys that I bought.
The first appearance, the Amazing Fantasy.
Yeah,
I ended up buying all of them because I'm a huge Spidey fan and I have a Spider-Man shelf. So like I didn't get everything. I got the Spinneret set. I got Toei Spider-Man. I got Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. I guess I did get them all.
Yeah. I don't even think I got the Japanese one.
I got the Japanese one because I want to put it on my MCU shelf. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, I make a little Spider-Man section. So, what about Beast? Thoughts on Beast?
I have the original one,
yeah,
and so I didn't try to get this. I think that head looks pretty cool, but I got the sculptor shelf head when
You're set then.
when he made that, so I didn't feel the need for this.
Sculptor shelf is really nice.
Yeah, right. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So I passed on this. It's cool. I mean, and it's cool to give people the chance to get one. How much is it? Do you know?
No, I can't keep track of them anymore.
There's not even like price points anymore. Some of them are 26, some of them are 35.
Sure, that's just whatever they feel like it's worth. So I think it's good for people who missed it the first time. There's not enough new there for me to buy.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, I like it. I like that new comm head, but to be honest with you, I'm one of the few people who like totally love that original screaming head. Reminds me a lot of X-Men #1.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is sculpted after, right?
Yeah.
So and the eyes are still whited, right? There's no pupils in it?
No pupils.
That's cool.
Anonymous dude says those beakers and lab coat are awesome. He said lab goat, but I know he meant coat. Oh, he corrected himself.
That is kind of like a goat lab coat, though.
You know? I will say it's pretty nice to see what looks to be a well-tailored soft goods piece on a Hasbro Marvel Legends.
Yeah,
because in this case, it makes sense to be soft goods. So,
yeah, I think it looks good in that walking pose for sure. It looks kind of iffy in the box, but
yeah, a little big vanilla. But that's because it's jammed into a plastic tray too.
Yeah, for sure.
Marcus E says, I'm gonna have to modify that Spidey torso articulation and maybe give it some toe articulation if I'm feeling ambitious enough. Also, want to put a Tom Holland head on a PS4 Spidey head. Yeah, that'd be cool. I like that PS4 Spidey. I wish they did a new one though that was like textured, like a dedicated sculpt.
Like the suit. No.
Yeah.
You know the suit that I want, right? The Spidey
from the video game.
Well, he does wear the suit in the video game. I want the Alex Ross with the green Spidey, the one that was in the 2-pack with MJ.
Oh, you want that on a retro body?
Yeah, but I want him to actually do it like armor.
Right.
And so that is on my customs list. So if I ever finish the ones that are on my desk, I've got a retro Spidey that I'm going to use that I'm sure if I ever post about it, people will get mad about it.
I have lots of retro Spideys put into storage, so I have them for customs and shit. So
you should just sell all those and then buy these new ones.
I probably will. I ended up buying a Scarlet Spider and a black costume Spider-Man just so that way I had those as extras too. So I got like 5 retro Spidey bodies just kicking.
I got I think I got like 4 of the new black suit one.
Yeah, I figured it was good fodder, and base being black's good too. So
yeah.
We'll just quickly touch on these ones. So I know you're pretty stoked about that Heralds of Galactus 2-pack. That's Terax and other guy.
Shoot, now I forget what it was. The Fallen one, I think his name is.
Fallen one.
Yeah.
He looks cool, but I don't need it. I know I'm not a Galactus guy, so the Heralds aren't really needed for me. So
I think if you got Galactus, you've got to get all the Heralds. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I was very excited because I've been wanting a Terax for a while until you pointed out that it's just the same figure with new deco, maybe. But
yeah. I wish they would have fixed those hips. Give them updated hips.
Right. They're hidden at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. So, whatever. It's still fine. It's a good way for people to... And to be honest, at least, like you said, at least they're hidden. So, like, it's not a huge deal. So,
and if they're really bothersome, you could probably pretty easily customize that and put, I don't know, like Colossus legs or something on it.
Yeah, something like that. You could even probably do...
Omega Red, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Omega Red. So, what about this Tesseract, Loki and Tesseract set? So they've said that this Tesseract's been updated or redone or something like that, but I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not big into the role play. I did buy a lightsaber when I went to Disney.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
It's just sitting on my floor over there in the case. So I don't have like a dedicated place to hang it, display accessories.
I see space right above your door there. You put it up there and you turn it on, and that's your light, and it makes
over there. Dude, I would like in my TV room. I wanted to hang because Jack built one and Eva built one, and I wanted to hang them and use them as like lights.
Yeah, that's sick.
There's no way to turn them on without the sound being on, as far as I know. And so I passed.
Oh well, too bad. You're gonna have to live with the sound.
Yeah, I guess.
Just walk by it, and it's like.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw this, but Marcus Yee said he missed out on the first beast and might have to pass. I feel like if you don't have that first beast, you gotta find a way to get that in your collection, because that's, I think, one of the best legends that's out.
I was just gonna say, I think still to this day, Beast is like in top 5 Marvel legends.
Oh, for sure.
He's really, really nice. He's a really nice figure. I'm passing on Tesseract. The only thing that looks cool to me is I think the Loki head looks good, and I really like that open hand that's not holding the sword there. I always get excited when I see new hand sculpts.
That I feel like you got to pick it up then. You got to get that hand, man.
Nope.
My buddy Charlie, who you know, aspiring grown up, he really wants that Loki. And it's basically the one they already released, just without the jacket, right?
Correct.
So I suppose it's the new arms, I guess, but those have to be used somewhere else.
Those are Jonah arms.
Boom, you're done.
Boom. Then we get into Black Panther. This got solicited on Sunday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they're probably ready to come out anytime soon. So our Build-A-Figure is Atuma.
Yes.
From Black Panther the movie, and we get 2 comic characters. We get Black Panther on the new Vulcan body, which is, I think, a really, really great choice.
That's sweet. And
then we get White Panther that has guns. I can't remember his name. It's too hard to say.
It's it's like the Hatut Zarazi.
There you go.
And I think these are. It's not White Panther. I don't think. I think it is. It's like a mercenary squad. So I think that's like an army builder.
Yes, I believe that's. I didn't know. I know it's an army builder, but I don't know anything else. So.
Yeah, right.
And then we got Namor, Okoye, Neca, and then Agent Ross, Everett Ross.
That Agent Ross that's a dirty move, putting that thing in there.
I like how they slapped the little legacy sticker on it to be like, I hope that's not a thing they start doing with MCU waves.
When they just release a figure.
We've sold you before.
And to put a Build-A-Figure piece with this guy.
With him? I know, right?
He did only come out in a 2-pack before.
I know. And this one's technically different. He's in a different suit. First one came with gray. Yeah, gray suit. This one's blue.
You're right. You're right.
I remember because I bought a second one when it was really cheap so I could make a Matt Murdock.
I got really, really excited because I was like, oh my God, maybe they'll do pinless legs in a suit. And there's still those. I don't know how to describe it, but they're like football shaped. Do you know what I mean?
They're so awful, ugly. Awful. The legs and the arms on that suit body are horrible. I like the arms on I like the arms and the legs better on the Nick Fury suit body, the one that's a little thicker. But that Mr. Knight figure has new suit body legs, that are pinless. Did you notice that?
No, but I did buy that one. So
me too.
I'm excited. It looked bad in the case though. Did you see those pics?
Yeah, I did. I actually think I put them in here. I think it's the next slide. Marcus, you said you're enabling me to make bad decisions, and I live for bad decisions.
Yes. If your bad decision is buying a Beast figure, hell yeah.
You should get Beast, Marcus. It'd be a bad decision if you decided to skip it. So, Anonymous dude said that trailer was really something. Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah, it was unreal, dude.
Yeah,
I watch it at least once every day.
Yeah, I've been watching it pretty consistently. Same with She-Hulk. I really like She-Hulk. Mm-hmm. I think I like She-Hulk better than this, but I don't know if it's because I know now kind of more what's happening with She-Hulk, whereas this one I still don't know anything. It's more just the teaser, you know?
Right.
But
as far as the trailers go, Namor is like my guy. I think. Let me see. I put a wheel on my door so it actually shuts now. So I don't know if you can see. Can you see this poster?
Hang on. Let me solo you here. Oh yeah, there you go. That's dope.
So I've had that poster since I was in college, and it's moved with me to all my different houses. And so finally, I found the space to put it up there. But nice. I think is. Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character, but I think that Namor is my second.
Yeah, I like Namor a lot too.
So I'm pretty excited to see what they do with him.
My love for Namor all comes from the Spider-Man arcade game from back in the day, where you could pick from Spider-Man, Namor, Hawkeye, or Black Cat, I think it was. It was weird.
What game is that?
It's an arcade game. Do you remember the arcade game? There was like the X-Men Kenobi arcade game or whatever.
I remember that one.
Yeah, so it's the same style as that, but it's Spider-Man. and you can pick from 4 characters to play. You can pick Spidey, you can pick Hawkeye, you can pick
White Vision
Namor.
is in that game too, isn't he?
Who?
I think White Vision is in that game.
That was the Avengers. He's in Avengers.
Oh, is that what?
Which is another game just like that, but it's Avengers.
Oh shit, dude! I've literally never seen this game.
It's sick, and Namor shoots like lightning bolts out of his gauntlets. It's so cool. That's his special move.
Yeah, it
Very
is
cool.
Black Cat's the other one you said.
Yeah, it's really
Why
fun
the
game.
fuck is Namor mixed with those 3?
I know, it's weird, right?
Oh,
It's
my
weird
gosh.
that Hawkeye is there too, but you know, it is what it is.
I
So,
mean, he lives in New York at least, right?
yep, that's right.
But I didn't pull the trigger on Namor. I think I'll probably get it at some point just to have him.
I think
And
he'll go on clearance.
Yeah, I think so too. Because I think they're going to release the wave. Well, I suppose there's not that much. I was going to say I thought they'd release the wave way before the movie, like they did with Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
But we're running out of time for that.
I think
I
we'll
will
see
say-
these. I think these will start showing up in September. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's probably accurate. But
I ordered Namor and Neca, and that was it. And I'm gonna
That's
try to
cheap as he
build
has, dude.
Akuma, but I'm not
That-
gonna buy more parts just for it. So,
And you said you didn't get either of those comic figures, right?
nah, I passed.
I got those Build-A-Figure parts coming your way then.
Nice.
I'm
There
not
you
falling
go.
on my sword to buy that Everett Ross for you though, man.
Well, actually, Opticon Customs missed him the first time, so he's like, "I'm gonna get Everett Ross."
Nice.
So I was like, "Pass the Build-A-Figure part, dog."
And then, so now you just got to find somebody who's buying Okoye.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, I may even. I don't know. We'll see. She's all
I think
new.
you-
I was surprised. She's not a reuse. She's got double elbows. She's got double knees, pinless.
Dude.
Surprised.
So I don't know if you did any theorizing about who's going to be the Panther, but
I kind of read the leak.
oh no! So now you can't say anything.
Yeah.
'Cause
But I mean, I
been-
feel like I don't know.
I've been
I guess I
steering
shouldn't
clear
say
of that.
anything because I read the leak, so I shouldn't say anything.
Oh shit, dude!
Yeah. I mean, and
All
who
right.
knows if the leak's actually true, right? But that's kind of
Right.
the fun about movies. You don't actually really know. So,
Right.
the other thing I wanted to point out was when they showed us all those figures, they also showed us a Shuri in a purple jumpsuit, but
Right.
we didn't get to see her in the wave, so she's gonna have to pop up somewhere.
That is one of the kids' toys, though.
Oh, is that a basic?
Yeah. Yep. I think Dan Yoon was sure to say that.
Okay.
Which, like, that seems like, well, fuck, we didn't make one of Shuri because she's going to have a Black Panther costume on, right?
Possibly. I think I mean, I feel like she's the obvious one that everyone's just assuming it's going to be, and I
Right.
feel like they're kind of spinning it to feel that way too. So I don't know.
So maybe
I always
it's
love a good
not.
misdirect. So
Yeah.
you know,
I'll have to privately shoot you who I think it is, and then you
Okay.
can not react to it.
I won't react. I'll just say.
Cool.
And then we got shown some cool Disney Plus stuff, presumably from another Disney Plus wave, Disney Plus Wave 3, probably. And I gotta say that I feel like these are not far behind Wave 2 because these all look like production pieces to me. None of these look like renders.
Right.
They look like production pieces.
Because, wait, what are we on? So, Wave
We're on Wave
one-
2. Wave 2 is the 2 Moon Knights and She-Hulk and
Is it really?
yeah. Because the first one was all the What If characters and Falcon and WandaVision and
Yeah.
all those guys.
Okay.
What do you think about these guys? Yeah, you don't really MCU, right?
No, I don't MCU. They're sick though, man. Like that Richard E. Grant is hilarious. I
that
can't
Loki.
believe they made that.
I
If they made a
fucking
kid Loki, I'd probably buy that.
I love that Loki. I can't
the
wait
Jonathan-
to get that.
The Jonathan Majors figure looks insanely
The
good.
sculpt on that face is like perfect.
Yeah, right. Hey, you know what? I wonder if he's wearing those pants that we despise, or if he has new pants.
So
underneath.
I can't zoom in because I don't think I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? No.
They
If
gotta
you
be
look
different
closely
though,
at the
'cause they're short,
pictures,
right?
this is what makes me think these are production pieces. His knees are a different color than his upper and lower leg.
So
Which-
that's pinless,
so
baby.
that's pinless. So that's
Okay.
either a new part or being reused from that Mr. Knight figure.
That's cool.
But yeah, I don't know. It looks like a new like upper body and arms. Those arms don't look familiar.
Yeah, that's got to be different.
Yeah. And then we get Howard the Duck with the Ant-Man head in a jar.
And like, I'll probably get the Howard the Duck because it looks comic-y enough.
Yeah, it could pass as comic for sure.
And I know a lot of people are bent out of shape about how his legs don't move or whatever. But I don't know.
To me, it's just like, it's for what the price is going to be.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry,
for sure.
but those legs should move. It's not like rocket science. Like it's not like he's like a 2-inch figure. He's gonna end up being like 4 inches tall, probably. So like,
that is
fucking articulate those bitches. Even if you're not gonna do them double jointed, like give us something.
And if he's $25, you're right. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. He's $25 and has 4 points of articulation or 6 points of articulation, and a tall red head that looks like Andrew Garfield.
That part is terrible.
I don't know. I'm passing strictly on principle. I'm just like, I want to Howard the Duck? Yes, I do. But I'm not paying that kind of money for something that doesn't move when it has the ability to move like everything else. So
that's
it's a
true.
pass for me.
Hitmonkey, we got Hitmonkey.
That's what I mean. Hitmonkey has more articulation than Howard the Duck does.
That's true.
Not acceptable.
Marcus
E says, I definitely want the She-Hulk figure too. Tatiana Maslany, is that how you say it?
Maslany? I don't know.
Maslany, that's it. It's praise hands. And Anonymous Dude says, happy to see Namer support. I feel he's misunderstood by a lot of comic fans. I think it's probably just because he's been around forever. And like, I feel like to somebody who hasn't really had any run-ins with him, he's just like a weird dude with weird eyebrows and ears and a Speedo. And it's kind of weird.
He's fully just Raphael in Marvel. You know what I mean? And Raph is my favorite turtle. And so...
Marcus E says, Okoye gives me some Mara from Justice League vibes. Oh, are you thinking Okoye or are you thinking Nakia? I feel like Nakia looks like Mira. I love that like helmeted.
Yeah, dude.
That helmet that you can see the face through. I fucking love that. That's
and
so
that
cool.
Looks
looks like some kind of like underwater suit or something, maybe.
Oh, it probably is, right? But it also looks like. Did you ever read the Black Panther by Ta-Nehisi Coates? When he
I was never a Black Panther fan.
He made the Midnight Angels, which is like an armored version of the Dora Milaje.
Oh, cool.
And that kind of looks like that. They're all blue in the comics, but that looks like a green version of it.
Yeah, I like that suit. It's really cool. So, Anonymous Dude says Neymar and Nakia look really cool. Marcus says that tracksuit is kind of fire though, perfect for civilian background figures. For you're talking about for Shuri, yeah. I'm excited for the Hawkeye figure as a background character. We'll talk about that. I think it's the next slide. I'm pretty sure. Those effects on classic Loki's look sick. I didn't even notice that, cool. But yeah, those do look cool. Those look way better than the normal ones we get. I like it. I'd like to see bashful Loki for the modern Loki sort of look during the heroic age. I can't remember which one that one was. Was he? That was another one of the three that he meets, right?
Yeah, I think he's the guy that has the big like hammer spike or whatever.
Right. Marcus says one would assume that Howard the Duck figure could be reused for a comic version. The lack of leg articulation is a missed opportunity. So
yes,
yeah, I agree.
You've talked me down. I hate it. I hate it too.
We all hate it now. Fuck that duck. So now we're going to get into some other stuff, some more Marvel Legends. We got this awesome animated series colored Spider-Man Scorpion figure on Retro Card. It's funny, I don't remember actually saying it, but somebody that I was chatting with on IG back in June sent me a message and it just said, well, you called that one. And I was like, what? And I scrolled up and saw he asked me about when I painted the mouth on the first version of it and the colors used or whatever. And I was like, I said to him, I'm like, honestly, man, just wait. They're going to do one in a lighter green, like animated look on a retro card. You'll see. And then sure enough, now we're getting it. So
sorry if I'm giving you a crotch shot right here.
It's all good. You're giving a 6-pack shot, dog. I remember that guy.
Yeah, this is one of my earlier ones, I feel like.
Yes, I think it is too.
but he's got the more comic accurate, cartoon accurate backpack that's held on there with magnets.
I remember that.
This is the lamp. So I will not be buying. I will not be buying the retro carded one because
You're
this is the
keeping that
rare
one.
instance where I'm like, this one is more what I actually want.
That's what you're looking for.
He's right next to my vulture too. So.
Oh, nice. Wes is making me a vulture like that.
Oh, nice.
I know.
You don't think they'll throw one in there?
I don't know.
They got
probably.
to. At some point, they've got to.
Yeah, probably eventually. But
I was trying to
buying
look
the
for
Scorpion for sure. I love it. And I'm not replacing the first one. I'm building an animated series Spider-Man section since it seems like we're getting stuff from it. And I've got a couple customs from it. So I did that Smythe and then I bought that Morbius from Zigzag Customs or whatever the fuck it was.
Dude, that thing was insane.
So nice. So yeah. What about this Sentry? This Sentry confuses. See, this Sentry confuses the fuck out of me.
I don't fucking have any clue what the burning head is. Because I know like he turns into the void, but that does not look like a head on fire. Right?
It kind of does. Looks like his skin's all burned off.
No, that does. When he does it, when he turns into the void in the comics, that's not what
I
it
don't
looks
know.
like.
I don't know Sentry, so it's like it's nothing to me.
Sentry is one of my favorites. He is hidden in the back of my Avengers shelf now, but the old Sentry is on this Hyperion buck, right, which everybody hates.
Yes.
And now this new Sentry, though, is on the Grim Reaper.
Like, I don't think I think the torso's new because that looks like sculpted detail to me.
The new, I think the torso is new, but the legs and the arms are Grim Reaper.
The limbs are Grim Reaper.
So, but isn't he going to be small then?
Well, to me, the proportions on the body already look weird. Like the body looks super wide, so the arms look really skinny.
Yeah.
And the legs look really short. Like to me, if that was what they're going for, I feel like a Vulcan body would have worked better for that. Again, I don't know the character, but just
he's got to be bigger than that, right?
He'd have to be bigger than that.
Yeah. He's
like
Superman.
This base body, the Grim Reaper base body, is the same stature as the
Vulcan
body.
See, that's why I think it's so fucking weird.
It's just weird that you're gonna give him a new body, but then you give him those old legs and arms, which are not pinless.
Right.
Like, it just seems like a weird move to just like, here's a new torso. That's
and
like not that different from the last torso.
He's a Walgreens exclusive, so I'll probably never see this fucker anyway.
I'll have to get him for you.
I did see Kazar for the first time yesterday.
Oh, nice. You were like, I'm already covered, motherfucker.
Yes.
So you're not getting Scorpion, but you are getting Sentry.
Yes. Maybe a weird choice, but Sentry, I'll buy any Sentry thing that they put out.
Nice. Marcus Yee says we got beef with Howard. Totally. Astonishing Dude says nice figure. I think he was talking about your Scorpion figure, John.
Oh, thank you.
And Marcus says wishful thinking for a retro vulture is if they make a new body with sculpted lines. Yep.
Oh,
I would prefer that over an animated one. I can get a custom animated one and be happy with
that. Oh, the custom animated one. I was gonna say that animated vulture I think is the coolest he's ever looked.
I love animated vulture. It's my favorite look for him, but I mean I would take a sculpted line retro old man vulture if I was the option. Okay, so we got more Spider-Man villains. We got the Fly, we got Razor Crest, is that his name?
Razorback,
Razor Crest, and Riot and Agony. Thoughts?
I'm a yes on all of them. The Life Foundation, I saw somebody was upset that they're reusing a lot of stuff, but like they're symbiotes.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you reuse it? I think that Agony looks incredible, actually.
I do too.
And then Human Fly he's like big wheel level, so we're getting closer to my boy. And the Razorback I think is amazing.
My biggest issues with this so I'm gonna pick up Agony, and depending on how Riot comes, I'll decide. Like if I have to buy a whole wave of stuff from him that I don't want because he's a Build-A-Figure, I won't get him.
I think he'll probably be a 2-pack with Agony, and it'll be $60.
Oh, if that's the case, I will pick him up. I like how he looks. I like that slicing arm alternate hand that he has. That's cool. And I think that body makes a lot of sense for him. So like that look works for me.
Yeah.
I have huge issues with the other two. First of all, I have no attachment to either, so I don't need either of them. Why are we getting the fucking Bucky Cap body again?
Yeah, that fucking blew my mind.
Why?
That's on that. The Human Fly has that one, right?
No, both of them do.
No, Razorback is not Bucky Cap.
Bucky Cap. Look at the abs.
He's too big.
He's not. He's supposed to be big, but he's not. He's on a Bucky Cap. Look at it.
I gotta challenge you on this, my friend.
He is.
I think he is. Oh well.
He's on the Bucky Cap.
You might be right. That doesn't make any sense, then, does it?
I know. My friends were like, "That guy's supposed to be huge. That doesn't make any sense."
I thought he was on. God, what is it? Oh, you know what would have been nice if they ever fucking reused that Hercules mold that they made. I'm looking at a zoomed up picture here.
I'm trying to find one.
See, I don't know, man. The distinguishing factor for Bucky Cat for me is that fucking sculpted vein that they have
On the chest?
Yeah, like right
But
on
you
the.
can't see the chest.
I know, so it's covering up like right where that is. God, I think this is the fucking Bucky Cap, though.
It looks like it to me. It does.
That's terrible.
Maybe it's the Sentry body though, which is not a that much better choice. But
No, there's. I'm looking right now. God,
we're gonna solve this because I'm gonna pull out.
Okay,
Sentry
it's
body
not.
and
It's not Bucky Cap. I gotta find what this is. The abs are annoying on it. Oh, I think I found it. I
don't know. The only thing that doesn't really look Bucky Cap to me is that crotch piece. It's not that like elongated crotch.
I found it.
What do you got?
It's Bishop. It's whatever the Bishop body is.
Bishop's the Sentry body.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. So maybe it's not. There's another big body like this, and the abs are fucking stupid looking.
The abs don't look like it to me though.
Here it is.
Oh, maybe it is that body.
It is this one.
Do I have that one handy? Right
Yeah, because the abs are like legit rectangles with no rounding at all.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So that makes me feel slightly better.
Yeah, that's better then.
Still bad though.
Well, they need to replace that one too, but that's another piece of work.
But it's not this. It's not this at least.
But still, the Bucky Cap on here after they just made a big deal about retiring it, I'm just like, oh my god, guys.
Oh yeah. And why do that? Because is the Beetle, is he on Bucky Cap?
Beetle's on Bucky Cap, yeah. Is the Human Fly the Beetle?
No, but he has wings that slot into his back.
Oh no, because the Beetle figure had a unique torso sculpt, but he used Bucky Cap arms and legs.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So yeah, this is gonna have to have a unique torso sculpt because it's gonna have those holes for the wings. But
fucking A, man.
But yeah, I'm skipping the Flyman and the Hogman and Puma. So Marcus Hughes says I want Agony because I want to use her pink arms for a custom. I'm a sucker for pink, to be honest. Yeah, man, me too. I like pink too.
Is she the Shriek body, right?
Looks like it. She's got double elbows and pinless knees, so I'm gonna say yes.
Sweet.
Anonymous dude said, love the wings on the Human Fly. Female symbiote, really great character design. Marcus C said, I thought Razorback was on a Grim Reaper or something. No, Grim Reaper. I think John's right. I think it's the unworthy Thor body, the torso with the Sentry arms and legs.
Has anybody else used that chest piece?
Yeah, I think there was one other one. It's slipping my mind who it was, but it was that unworthy Thor and the one from the SDCC Thor, and then there was one more. I can't remember who it was. But
I wish you could look up what figures use this body, and it would show you everyone.
I thought about trying to make an app for that, but I was like, sounds like a lot of work.
That would be incredible.
Blue Venom said, or Anonymous Dude says, Blue Venom looks too big. I've heard a few people say that.
Yeah. I think that's what he's supposed to look like, though, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if he's that big, but I don't know. It's just nice to have some variety.
Well, it's not as much variety now that they've got Toxin and Monster Venom.
And Monster Venom, and yeah. Marcus, he said maybe Spidey UK. Spidey UK's body is, I can't show you the thing on the side here because it's a secret figure that
I have Spidey UK somewhere around here.
The giveaway on the Spidey UK body is the sculpted fold lines. So it kind of has like no musculature. It's all like it's wearing a shirt. Oops. I don't know how clear that is, but
oh, nice.
But yeah, there's like folding wrinkles on like the leg muscles and stuff like that. So, and I find this is I love the Spider-Man UK body. I wish it was easier to break apart. But...
Oh, yep. You're preaching to the choir on that one.
Yes, man. I've never been able to pop that one open.
I broke so many of them when I was trying to pull them apart.
Yes, you did. Then we got this sweet ass She-Hulk.
That looks unreal to me.
Man, that middle picture, the portrait, looks so fucking good. So good.
I thought about buying that and swapping the head from the A-Force and using her as a comic version because of how good she looks. But they'll do a comic version of her.
I think so too. I hope we get a Fantastic Four costume version of her. That's my ideal look for She-Hulk. Or I would take her purple and white jumpsuit with the sneakers too.
Yes, I like that one.
Either. Yeah, I'm getting this. I ordered the whole wave of these. Speaking of which, we got in-hand pictures of all of them. So these look like all factory pieces.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the faces look really good on all of them. I'm really disappointed with.
Good.
What's that?
The Clint face, I think, looks good.
Clint face looks really good. I think, honestly, man, I'm pretty happy with all of these. I think the suit body Mr. Knight is kind of just weird because of the fact that like his torso can't articulate with that suit.
Right.
With that.
And why would they put him in that pose?
I agree. It's not a great choice. Something more vanilla for that character is gonna win.
Just like an easy walk with his sticks hanging down. Easy.
Looks like he's gimping. He's like dragging his leg. Like. I'm really disappointed with that gray plastic on Ultron.
Yeah,
I was hoping for something more silver. That this looks like gray plastic, so I'm pretty disappointed.
This picture I think makes it look the best it looked all weekend.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was just flat as flat can be. I'll
reserve judgment until it's in hand, but I'm a little skeptical. I'm worried that it's going to need a repaint, which I'm not going to want to do. But
right.
I bought a few Clint's like Hawkeyes because I love that base body of just like a t-shirt with jeans. So
yeah,
I'm gonna maybe possibly use some of those parts when I do my next round on Blink. Like when I do my Tom figure, I might do those. If they're not too built.
Are his details just painted on, or are those sculpted?
I think
details?
the shirt has some sculpted and some painted. So, but I mean, you could probably fill that in pretty easy. I think.
Right. So, I got. I just got Mr. Knight from this one.
I picked up the whole wave because I knew I was gonna want to build Ultron. The only one I would have probably skipped if I didn't have if I wasn't interested in Ultron I probably would have skipped Sharon Carter.
Oh, really?
Probably. I don't really feel the likeness is that great, and like it's.
I just think her like casual civilian body is cool.
Yeah, for sure. It is.
I would like if I were
doesn't appeal to me the most, so I just I'll get it because I'm getting the wave and I'll keep it. But
this is one case where I feel like Ms. Marvel's costume is so good that even if you collect MCU, you could throw
that into
one of the comic ones in there. You know what I mean?
Well, it's pretty close too, right?
Yeah.
So, and then we got a Galactus unboxing. So I am not a Galactus guy. I didn't order this, but I know you did. So I put these in here for you. How excited are you for this, man? I have to say that this looks fucking beautiful.
It's crazy, dude. And like Galactus is a Build-A-Figure I never got back in the Toy Biz days. Because I would buy waves with my friends, and then I'd get the Build-A-Figure from this one, and then he'd get the Build-A-Figure from the next one, and so on and so forth. So I got the Sentinel, and he got Galactus.
Okay.
And so then my Sentinel is behind me, and the box is behind me, and I haven't figured out what to do with either of those items. And so this ships like in fall, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's coming soon. I think that's a finished piece. I think that's a factory sample. I thought they said.
Right. I'm excited to see somebody who's legitimately insane and makes the Lifebringer, the gold and white one from the Ultimates. Have you seen that?
No, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if someone did it. So
Oh, it looks crazy.
this looks amazing. I love him, especially when he's lit up, like when he's got the three dots, the dots on his head and his eyes lit up and stuff. That is just fucking beautiful, man. And I really like these effects pieces that you can put in his hand that can hold.
I was just gonna say that.
And the flaming chick, Nova.
That's Nova, right? But
Nova.
Frankie Reyes, I think her name is. And then what's this guy's name? I just made a magic card of Morag, but I think that's also his name, isn't it?
Is it? I call him Crispy Red Skin Man.
That's the Thing Light.
The Thing Light with cool knee pads. Yeah, I don't know what he is, but I think they all look awesome. So,
and we also got what is the Fire Lord? Fire Lord is the one that they released.
Yeah, Fire Lord from the Fantastic Four Retro.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we've got lots of heralds.
Yes, we do. You're gonna have those three plus Fire Lord plus Terrax and other guy.
Yeah.
Really good.
They need to Morg is his name, right?
Morg's his name. There you go.
They need to get off their asses and make a Dawn Greenwood from that. Okay, so there's this run of Silver Surfer where he like falls in love with a human woman. Okay. And they go on all these adventures, and she's just a girl that wears Converse and black tights and like a red polka dot short dress. And it's like one of the best comic runs that in existence, and they just need to make a figure of her.
Maybe they will.
They should. I think Dan Slott wrote that, actually.
Oh, nice. Now we're going to move on to Black Series.
That's it for Legends?
Yeah, I think so. Wasn't it? Oh, we got to talk about Ghost Rider.
Ooh. So, like, it's obvious what it is, right?
I mean, I want to say yes, but...
Oh, I just had a genius idea, though. So, like, everybody thinks it's going to be Robbie Reyes in the car, right?
Yes, yes.
But that's not expensive enough for a HasLab.
HasLabs don't necessarily have to be expensive. I remember one time they did an interview and they said that not all HasLabs are going to be expensive.
But hear me out on this. It's 50 years of Ghost Rider.
Yep.
What if they do like a Ghost Rider evolution and it's Johnny Blaze, Danny Ketch, and Robbie Reyes, so you get two motorcycles and a car.
Didn't Robbie use a motorcycle at one point too?
I don't know.
I thought he did.
I think he's currently Ghost Rider and where I am in the continuity.
Nice. I mean, I think that would be cool. The problem for me is like I don't need 3 Ghost Riders. Like I do like Ghost Rider. I'm happy enough with the Riders one that I have. But if they did a more classic Johnny Blaze version on his proper bike, like something that was actually like, you know, modeled to his bike from that comic, I would probably want that. But I don't know if I would pay a HasLab price to get 3 Ghost Riders myself personally.
I just came up with that idea right now and I'm in love with it.
I mean, it's a definite possibility. I think Ghost Rider is a popular character, but I guess it kind of depends on what the price they want to set is, right? Yeah. Like to me, I think if they were smart, they would you could do Robbie with his car. You could give it a ton of cool flame effects. You can put a ton of detail into the car, and you could even make it so the car was like, you know, lightly customizable. So that way you could, like it might encourage people to buy them, like Dio people and people who take pictures that want a couple like good quality, you know, 1/12 scale cars.
Right.
I could see that. But I mean, if they did a Robbie with all that kind of stuff and like his chain weapon that has a real chain and like I honestly think you could get $200 for that probably.
I feel like that's max too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they could even. I feel like they might be able to push it and get something for it, but I don't know. I feel like $200 is probably where the money is at for that, and then
right.
Yeah.
So I know that I always say I'm not going to buy it, and then I end up buying it anyway. But I feel like if it's just Robbie in the car, if it's over like 120, I don't think I'd buy it.
No.
Right.
I think it would be over 120. I think it lowest it would be 150. But
because they put out this WWE Slambulance that's a whole ambulance that like crushes, and that was like $40.
Yeah, but I mean this is different because it's Hasbro and they know they're gonna. True. And I mean the thing is like the one thing you don't have to worry about if that is at least you know you would be getting a very highly detailed, well-scaled vehicle. Like,
yeah, that's true.
When comparing to what they've done with HasLabs in the past, like they're always very well done, right?
Yeah.
So.
But what are the stretch goals going to be?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the stretch goals are maybe it starts with Robbie and then you get Danny and you get Johnny as stretch goals.
I feel like I gotta trademark that somehow so that they have to pay me money.
They're like, damn, he's discovered it. Marcus E says, I'm probably just going to get Kate Bishop, Moon Knight, She-Hulk, maybe Miss Marvel, only for the Converse, to be honest. And then later on, he said, when you mentioned that person from the story you were reading, the Silver Surfer one, he wrote, Converse and black tights. I'm going to need that.
Yeah.
Anonymous Dude says, so many amazing toys, or such amazing toys in 2022. Yeah, man, we're spoiled. And Marcus said, Alondra Jones too. She was Ghost Rider before Robbie and after Danny. She was the Red. Yep. She was with Red Hulk, Agent Venom, and I think X-23 at one point. Oh, cool! I didn't know that.
And there's that Wild West
Ghost Rider.
Have you ever seen the Wild West Ghost Rider that rides the flaming horse?
That's like Avengers Zero, right? It's like that year one, like that.
I don't know. I don't know what it's from. I remember reading it back in the day, though.
Yeah. So then we move over to Star Wars, and you don't really Star Wars much anymore, right?
They're impossible to find by me, and so something's got to really stand out to me
for you to order it.
Yeah.
Right. I've definitely stepped back on Black Series a lot over the past couple years. But there are definitely a couple of things in here. So I skipped on Miggs Mayfeld, the Bill Burr's character, when they did him in the Imperial outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not playing this game. That's not what I want. I want the proper costume from season 1.
And now you can take any other Imperial that you had and just put that head on it, and you're good to go.
Exactly. So I waited. I'm glad I did because we're getting it. And I'm also interested of Axe Wolves, who is the third person of Bo-Katan and what's her name?
Casca Reeves
party there. So I'm excited to get him finally as well. Yeah, but I am going to be skipping on the 2 gaming greats droids. I'm going to be skipping on that security droid. And I'm going to skip on that baby Yoda that's sitting with all the accessories. Like, again, that's another one where I'm just like, oh my God, you guys, you're going to charge people.
That's going to be full price too, right?
Full price for that. I'm like, what's going on?
I dropped my Heath bar. I was so mad about that one.
I do like that Mandalorian Luke, but I don't think that's accurate to Mandalorian, though. I feel like that's Return of the Jedi Luke, no?
Which maybe would be, what do I even want to say? Preferable?
It'd be preferable if it was the Return of the Jedi one?
Yeah, because that's the one that more people know. And
but it's promoted as a Mandalorian one.
Yeah, I guess.
With the orange stripe. What do you think of this plastic-free packaging, the couple up on the top there?
I think it's kind of cool. Like, I don't know. I've been watching Dan Hu open all of his shit, paint the deco ones, and
yeah.
So I know that there's going to be problems with it, but Hasbro is usually like not the worst to deal with when it comes to QC stuff.
Yeah, but the problem is you never get what you bought. That's the problem. Like I bought that X-Force 3-pack and my Cannonball had 2 left feet. And when I called and asked them they gave me a replacement figure, let me keep it, and they sent me a Doctor Doom figure. But like they're like, oh, we can't help you. You can just send it back and get a refund. And I'm like, yeah, but what about the 2 figures I want to keep from that set? Like, I mean,
it is kind of a fun like roulette. Because one time I did that too, and they sent me Spidey 2099 when he was ridiculously expensive. Nice. So I just sold it, bought the thing that was screwed up, and then bought something else too.
Mine was white Doom, so it wasn't even cool Doom.
Yeah, I got a handless white Doom just chilling right by me right now.
So yeah, these are just whatever for me. In terms of plastic-free packaging, I mean, ultimately, I buy most of my stuff online, so I don't really care. And it's not like having no window on the front's going to stop the QC issues from happening. If they're there, they're there.
Yeah.
But for me personally, it just like it kind of takes the fun out of like I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to being able to see what I'm buying, and it's weird to not see what I'm buying. So, like I tell you right now, if I buy any of these things in person, I will open them up right in the store just to make sure that everything's there. I don't fucking care.
And you've seen like how they're packed in the boxes, right?
Yeah.
Where they're just like loosely thrown in with the cardboard.
Well, the accessories are, but the figures are packed in.
But like, don't they just have like little scraps of cardboard around them?
No, it's like a thing that you kind of pull out. It's pretty securely in there. But the hands and stuff aren't. They're all loose. Like they're not loose. They're in a baggie, but they're So like all the X-Men VHS figures have come that way. So I'm
I don't have any of those.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them now, and Jean's on her way. So. They also showed this credit collection. I normally wouldn't talk about this, but there's a couple in here that I think look pretty fucking cool. Like, these are that like Sand People Boba Fett looks so fucking awesome. I love him in that color, that like maroon color. It looks really cool.
Yep. I like the Tusken Raider right there. I
was gonna say Tusken Raider and the Death Trooper or Dark Trooper looks pretty damn cool in that like spray painted look.
Oh yeah. I really do like the Halloween costume trooper.
That's why I put him in.
Yes.
I love that skeleton. Why I like that pose in the top right with the like kind of like creeping like the zombie kind of thing. Pretty cool. And then the Chewie or the Wookiee with the cat ears and
that's cute.
The thing that holds the Mandalorian's Beskar bars or whatever. It's painted like a pumpkin.
Oh, shut up. That's what that is?
Yeah.
That's funny, dude.
I love it. So yeah, I don't really do the credit collection stuff very often, but I do think these look kind of cool. So
if I ever see one of these in real life, I might think about buying it, but I'm sure I'll never
I have one credit collection figure. I have a Death Trooper from Mandalorian. Yeah, it's cool. It looks pretty worn and beat up, so I like the overspray and stuff that they do on it. It's nice. The paint apps are really impressive.
I almost bought the Heavy Mando credit collection one because it was on sale for like $11.
Nice.
But I have the original one that I chased around. I think I drove to a Best Buy like 50 minutes away to get him.
That's funny. Oh, we got some cool ideas here. Marcus E says, I think one tier can be both fursuit Robbie and a more modern look, and then maybe a King of Hell Johnny Blaze with the horn skull.
That'd be cool.
I'm just interested to see what they're doing. It's cool to see that they're gonna do a HasLab around a character that is not necessarily like an A tier character, which I think is cool. Not that I think he's a D list, but I don't think he's an A list. I think he's probably like a B or something.
They got to do a Nicolas Cage head sculpt.
Yeah. Marcus says that Grogu was $9.99, but the extra 10 is for the prom. I don't know about that. Seems kind of suspicious. So here in Canada, Star Wars Black Series figures are $42.99 at Toys R Us, which equates to, for you guys, that's
got to be at least $30, right?
$33.50.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, for you guys, it's crazy. Yeah, I think that's a ripoff. So
yeah, I
think most Star Wars Black Series are a ripoff at $43 a piece. So Anonymous Dude says it's a really good looking set. Dan Who with a heart. Marcus E says I haven't seen that Tusken Raider. I like the bright yellow and I'm digging the Trooper. Kind of funny how the skull eyes aren't where the visor is. Yeah, I noticed that as I was putting the pictures up. I was like, oh, that's weird. The green's painted over the visor. That's interesting.
That makes sense though. It seems like that's kind of how they operate, is don't really think about it.
Fooshcast was joking. Top left looks like an omelet man. Omelet man. Is it just because his overlays, like his robes and stuff? The Tusken Raider? Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah. Must be yellow omelet.
I love it. Then we get to Jada. So yeah, these are the things that kind of won for me this year. I don't own any Jada Toys figures, but it seems like the general consensus from people who are stopping by the booth were saying that these look pretty damn good.
That's awesome.
Sounds like they're going to be doing for both properties waves of 3, 2 waves of 3 a year to start, and all of them will come with an alternate head and 2 sets of hands and a fireball or a weapon of some sort, like a flame accessories. Yeah.
That fireman one looks amazing.
I love that fireman. I hope he has regular hands too, but I love that. Like, honestly, man, like, again, those would probably be the last 2 Robot Masters from Mega Man 1 I would have picked, but whatever. I'm happy to get them. I love Gutsman and I love Electric Man.
Is from Mega Man from 1. Number 1?
What's that?
Is Cutman from number 1?
Cutman is from Mega Man 1, yeah.
He'd be cool.
That one's the one that's the only game that has 6 Robot Masters instead of 8. So
he has the thing on his forehead, right? Or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, so they're Fireman, Iceman, Cutman, Gutman, Electric Man, and Bomb Man. So
sick.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do like one show or one game at a time. I hope they don't necessarily, because I would love to get some Mega Man 2 and 3 villains in there, but
right.
Whatever. The fact that they're going to give us alternate parts and stuff, and the Mega Man figures are looking like they're going to be about 4 inches tall, so they will scale properly with like a Marvel Legend or a Street Fighter figure. So,
and how tall are the Street Fighter ones? You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that again, from what I've heard from people who visited the booth, it sounds like the Jada stuff will most likely scale well enough with the SH Figure Art stuff. And SH Figure Arts stopped their Street Fighter line a few years ago. So it's left me with a relatively good-sized collection, but I'm missing a lot of key people still. And they've pretty much said they're going to start with the Street Fighter Ultimate or Ultra lineup. So that's the original 8 World Warriors plus the 4 bosses, Balrog, Vega, Bison, and Sagat, plus the 4 extras from when they added the new characters. So DJ, T-Hawk, Fei Long, and Cammy.
You just rolled right through all those.
Yeah, buddy. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I will ultimately buy all of these just to support Jada, because I really want this line to do well. I probably won't put Ryu and Chun-Li into my display because I have SH Figure Arts versions. So I will probably just bring those ones to work and let them hang out there. But I would really love to see, they pretty much said they're going to do each wave of Street Fighter, they're going to do 2 kind of like more big names and then 1 kind of like oddball one. So Fei Long is the oddball of this bunch, and they said that the next one is going to be a crazy choice, which leads me to believe that it may be Dalsum, which is like literally at the top of my list of wants. So be cool to get some stretchy arms and
or like Blanca would be another one that would be crazy.
I think Blanca is technically like a popular character. I have the SH Figure Arts Blanca, and I think it's perfect. So I don't need it per se, but I would still buy it. So,
and then they said,
what's that?
I was gonna say, and then you'd assume for Mega Man that one of the Mega Man powers will be in every wave, right?
That's what I was just gonna say. That's what they said. So yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, is this their first outing? Like, I've never heard of Jada Toys before this.
No, so Jada also does. They just put out a wave of Universal Monsters the same time Neca did.
No.
And they had mixed they received mixed reviews. Like, it was but it looks like these all have better articulation than those, and I guess everyone that kind of stopped by the Jada booth kind of said that. Like, I think I was just gonna highlight this. Anonymous dude said Jada had a very good buzz after their showing, from what I can tell. Yeah, so Cheney from the Toy Amigos, he's a huge Street Fighter fan, and he actually stopped by the Jada booth and was talking to them, and he said like it looks like it's going to be really promising. So
cool.
So yeah, so I'm hoping to fill in that Street Fighter tiers that Bandai didn't give us, because I think these look really good. They have good articulation, and yeah, I'm excited.
That's awesome.
Marcus says if they make Chun-Li in a tracksuit, I'm buying it. Yeah, I think that's Street Fighter Alpha, right? I'm pretty sure that is. So, and I think they do have, I think Cheney said on Toy Amigos the other day when he talked to them, they do have the rights to do Street Fighter 2 and 3 in Alpha, I think. So we probably will get them eventually. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I love these. These won for me. Oh no. But that being said, NECA always puts on a good show, and their Toon Turtle displays are always fun. There's always so many little things hiding in them. There's so much cool stuff to see. And we're getting to the point with this line that I collect it, but I'm at the point where like I don't. Almost all the new stuff they showed is stuff that I feel like I don't really need.
Right.
I've gotten to the point where like they're digging pretty deep into the cartoon lore,
Like this
and it's
lotus flower. Never.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I don't know. See, like the lotus flower, that's that black ninja girl there that's in the top right hand. Like I think that looks amazing, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what that is or who that is. So like,
I thought it was Karai right away, but then I don't think she was ever in that animated series.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Like that animated series, like I stopped watching after 2 seasons, I think, when I was a kid. So
Right.
there's a lot of it that I didn't see, but a lot of my love for Turtles comes from the toys. So even though these are based off the TV show, the cartoon, I still end up getting the toys because I like them. They look great.
Right.
But yeah, I love this display. There was lots of cool stuff. There was these mighty hog and super rhino or whatever Bebop and Rocksteady are. We got Rex 1 protecting Irma in that top left picture. Look how big that figure is, man. It's fucking huge.
And right next to Irma is Mutagen Man.
Yeah.
That's new, right?
No, he's around. I have him.
What?
He caused an avalanche on the top shelf the other day. I was so disappointed.
I thought that Super 7 made one. Right?
Look,
They
see
did,
it.
right? Oh,
Astonishing
hey,
News Review says, "Hey gents, hope all is well." Thanks, Alvin. What's up, my friend?
talking toys. It's everything is
Talking
always
toys,
good.
lots to talk about.
But I
wonder
did
how
not
much-
even know they did a Mutagen Man.
Yeah, he was in a 2-pack with. Who was he with? He was with Mutagen Man. Who was he with? He was with Ace Duck.
No, really?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I thought Ace Duck was a single pack.
Was who?
Was a single pack.
No, Ace Duck came with Mutagen Man. I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah, you're right.
Marcus E says, "I remember that fly dude. He had a VHS. I had a VHS tape of that episode."
Nice.
I think this basically is saying to me that Elvin spent a lot of money on NECA stuff this weekend.
That's probably accurate.
Yeah, so like I was saying, there's a lot of stuff here, but there's not a lot of stuff I feel compelled to need. I am going to get that Rex 1. I believe that's going to be an ultimate figure, so I will get that. That's kind of one of the last kind of few on my list of stuff I want. And I do like the Flyman guy. I probably will get him, but I will probably skip Mona Lisa and Dirk whatever
Hanger.
his name is down on the bottom right there. Most likely will skip them. So
That's cool. What about I saw that they had some of the Loot Crate figures like in their diorama. But isn't there like huge problems with the shipping of those?
So I paid for my Loot Crate almost 2 years ago, and I haven't gotten. I only got 1 out of 5 figures so far, and
is
the
that
crate I
Danny
got
that
was
you
missing
got?
stuff too. So
Oof, God, that's awful, dude.
yeah. So Alvin said I was lucky enough to grab the SDC exclusive. First of all, I'm jealous because I love how it looks, but I decided to skip it because I'm running out of room and I don't feel I need to have human versions of all those characters. But that being said, I do love all the accessories and I love how they all look, particularly human Splinter. Hamato Yoshi looks awesome. I love his little bowl with the 4 baby turtles. It looks so cool.
What was the exclusive?
What's that?
The Baxter, was it Baxter?
It was the
human?
pre-mutated
Splinter
versions of Bebop, Rocksteady, Baxter, and Splinter.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's really cool. There's a lot of cool accessories. I wanted it badly, but I was like, nope, I'm going to be a good boy. I didn't do it. But I did want it, for sure. So, Elvin said, Astonishing said, Loot Crate sent me a box with stuff missing. Yeah, mine was missing the fanny pack, the Krang fanny pack. I was pretty disappointed, to be honest. But Yeah, so I love this stuff. It's all looking really good. It's just the reason why the Toon Turtles aren't winning for me is because the stuff they're putting out now are deep cuts, and it's stuff I'm not really attached to. Not to take anything away, I do think these all look fucking dynamite. But then we got Last Ronin stuff. We got shown our both versions, the suited up and the shirtless version of those look like production pieces to me. They have a fucking ton of accessories, just like Neca always does.
That makes me feel better because I remember I pre-ordered them like right when you could, and they were like $37.
Yeah, but it's worth it when you get all that. You get like 4 or 5 sets of hands. You get 2 heads. You get weapons. You get real chains on some of that stuff. It's really cool. And then are those turtles?
The little dog comes with?
Which one it comes with?
The little robot dog. Yeah. Do we know which
I'm
one?
assuming it comes with the shirtless one, based on the fact that he's standing kind of in
right next to it.
So
yeah,
if I had to guess, that's what I'd guess.
Gotcha.
Are those turtles underneath it? Those are Last Ronin turtles, right? Stylistically, they look like they add up. So
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And then this is like the Peacekeeper robots or whatever. That's like the Foot Clan in the.
Oh, those are like the Last Ronin universe Foot Clan.
Yeah.
Cool. So you could army build those technically.
You absolutely could.
Nice. I didn't order both versions. I ordered the suited up version of Last Ronin.
Me too.
I'm just gonna stick with that for now because I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm probably just gonna bring it to work.
I don't like the head sculpt on the RAF, and so I'm easy to say no to that.
Yeah.
But then that Leo over there looks pretty sick.
I'm gonna guess that because the other Last Ronin figures have so much accessories, you'll get alternate options for RAF.
Yeah, probably. You're right.
That's what I have to say. Astonishing says, did you say army build?
He's all about it.
Anonymous dude says, I adore the sewer kitchen. Yeah, so that was another thing I meant to touch on. I don't think I have a picture of it in here, but they I think they're teasing pretty heavily that a Toon sewer diorama is coming, similar to the street level thing that has the tiers up the building. So we'll see how that happens, but I think they're heavily teasing it. So
I was watching the Dan Who Turtles talk show.
Yeah.
And I thought he said something about there being like multiple diorama sets and an accessory pack. And so I don't know if that was something that they announced or
if they did, I didn't hear it, but I know that I've heard that rumored for quite some time, so it wouldn't surprise me. So I also threw Slash in here, not that he's new, but it looks like this is a production piece, and he looks really, really, really good. He's built on the Toka body from the Toon Turtles, looks like.
Really?
That's what it looks like, so.
That's cool. Yeah, and so he's the Archie. Is he the Archie version?
Yeah, he's the Archie comic Slash. Yeah, I'm gonna actually replace my Toon Turtle Slash with this. This is the Slash I think of. I don't love the Toon Turtle Slash. He looks goofy and dumb, so
I don't like it either.
I'm gonna bail him out. And I'm gonna throw this in there.
He makes me think of Slash from Turtles in Time, which is the one that I'm interested in.
Makes me think of the toy, which is what I'm interested in. So. Quebec Diorama says yes, they are working on that, and by that he meant the accessory set and the dios. So Turtles and Tea, that Slash looks so fun. Yeah, man, I love this Slash. It's really nice. And then we got all the Mirage stuff. So yeah, so we got Casey Jones is being shown there, which was solicited a few weeks ago. We got the girl, I can't remember her name right now. We got what's her name?
Is it Renette? Or do you say it as it's Renet? So I don't know if they call her Renette or if they say Renee.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody might. And we got mutant shredders, a couple mutant shredders. We got Utron. Is that his name, or Otron or Utron? And then we got Splinter, which has that surprised Krang brain head, which I think is really cool. He also comes with this cool broken mutagen canister that I fucking love, and I've been wondering why we haven't gotten something like that yet, so happy to see it. And then we got these amazing turtles that just look
they're crazy,
so
dude.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, man, like I keep saying I'm not gonna buy more turtles, but like, man, those are easy to acquire as all 4 at once. I'm probably gonna buy them and just put them in my office or something at work because
Right. And like the fact that they're all red bandanas, I think this head over here on the left side, I think each turtle is going to come with something that more differentiates them.
yeah, I like that head with the hood. I think that's so cool.
And that's got to be Leo, right? Or
I don't know, not sure. I'm not familiar enough with the comics. I just think these look badass. But I will say that it's interesting. They all kind of have their own little piece of flair on them. So like if you look at Raphael, he's got like extra bands up his on his right arm, up on the bicep.
Oh yeah.
So it seems like they all have kind of little bits of extra touch. And like if you look at the front of Raph's shell, it's
much
got
more
a lot
scuff.
more panel lining than the others do too. So
yeah. I like Donnie's
getting
Donnie's headband that just like rests on his shoulder there.
Yeah, I love it. These look great. These look awesome. Astonishing says, I am getting every one of these. Hot damn. Marcus says, I remember Renette from the 2012 TMNT series. Cool to see their original cartoon versions. Yeah, I need to eventually get into the 2012 one. Opticon, that's his favorite one, and he loves it, and he always talks about it. And I'm like, it sounds good. I should really watch that.
It is really, really good.
Yeah. Anonymous Dude says, everyone adored these Mirage Turtles. Very good reaction after the con. Yeah, for sure. I think it's been one of those things that everyone's been talking about, so it's nice. Nice to see. Yeah, I love all this stuff. And that Triceratron in the back there is so damn nice, too. Bulky and beefcake. Dude.
These are so sweet.
Fucking love these gargoyles. I really wish we had more wing options. So it's nice to see Demona comes with some wing cape action from somebody. I'm assuming Lexington, but who knows for sure. But my biggest issue with these is they just like I would love to have them here at home, but like Goliath's wingspan hardly fits into a shelf for me. It's 16 inches across.
That's ridiculous, dude.
It's crazy. So even at work where I have, not unlimited space, but a lot of space, like I can't piece these guys together in a way that makes them look like a collection because they're all so spread out. Like I only have
just go tip to tip and they just go like all around your office.
Well, I was thinking about hanging them from the ceiling.
Ooh,
flying,
cool.
But the problem is most of them can't look forward enough to fly, like looking like they're actually flying, right? So
they all have to be just about to land every time.
Yep, pretty much. So I am not all in on this line. I've decided to be selective because of the space requirements needed to collect them.
Right.
I've already gotten Bronx, Goliath, and Demona. I skipped Taylog or whatever his name is. I plan on skipping this other female gargoyle. I'm just going to do the main 7. I'm going to do Lexington. I'm going to do Hudson. I'm going to do Brooklyn. I'm going to do Lexington or whatever one I missed. I'm doing all the ones on the screen here except the second female. But yeah, I love them. And we also got to see Xanatos and the Steel Clan, the gargoyle. So there's the red suited robotic one is Xanatos version, like that's his armor, and then the other ones are the army builders that kind of fly behind him. And
that's fucking crazy, dude.
What I'll say is interesting is it seems like with the gargoyle sculpts, while we can definitely tell what they are, it does seem like they're taking a slightly more realistic approach to the sculpting of the musculature on the body, and the faces have a little bit more definition than like a cartoon. But then we get to Xanatos and he is very cartoon looking, so it's interesting that they've done that. I mean, I'm fine with it because I'm probably not going to get him. I'm just going to probably get him in his red armor there. I prefer that look for him, so
that's nuts.
Yeah
these I can't start a new line, and like you said, I found one that was selling for somewhat cheaply online, and the wings kind of turned me off of it.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're just they demand space. So Astonishing News says, I'm putting gargoyles on top of my shelves, and it's going to be held down by wire or something. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. The thing is if one of those things go for a ride, there's a potential they could take out a lot on the way if they have the opportunity. So yeah, They're just beefy. But yeah, I was super happy with the showing they had put forward. I was super interested to see how they did Lexington's wings because they attach under his arms and onto his legs. But it looks like the way they did it was they just do a back piece that has like a flexible flat part. Like you can see the holes where it looks like there's like bendy or whatever. So looks like they're going to just make it so you can bend it. So whatever way you move his arms, you just bend the wings to follow it. So.
And the 2 head sculpts that all of them come with are so cool.
I have a hard time not displaying all of them with their screaming mouths because it's just so badass. They look so awesome. But I like how Lexington comes with his little headset. Yeah.
That's funny, dude.
They look great, man. These all look so fucking good. I love them.
I've seen the Demona in hand a couple times.
Yep.
And like she's one that I think is hard not to buy.
Demona looks fantastic. My only beef with Demona is her limited range of motion with her neck. That's it.
Oh, really?
Otherwise, she's fantastic. Then we got a few other properties from NECA. They showed off dinosaurs from... Did you ever watch the show when you were younger?
Oh, I loved this show when I was younger, and I saw these toys, and it's on Disney Plus, and so I sat down with the kids and everything, and we watched maybe 10 minutes of it, and it is fucking terrible. There's no laugh track, which I appreciate because laugh tracks are terrible, but there's no sound at all, like other than the dialogue. There's no music. There's no like sound effects or anything. It's rough, man.
Yeah, I remember liking it as a kid, but I don't know if it's something I like need in action figure form. So, it's fine. It looks good, but I don't need it.
Yeah,
so
they look great.
I'll look at it from afar and I'll see what else they do. Yeah. Maybe they'll do Robbie with his cool lizard mohawk.
He would be cool.
That would be cool.
They need to just skip this and get to Family Matters. NECA figures.
We need a Steve Urkel stat and a Carl Winslow.
Dude, I would drop money on a Carl Winslow for sure.
Carl Winslow would be pretty cool. They also reissued this older E.T. and Elliot in the bike, and they reissued the small picture below. There's a couple E.T. Ultimate figures that have a bunch of accessories and some limited articulation. So
nice. Cool,
but again, not something I really need. But
yes, I'm not huge into the old E.T.
Nah, me neither.
Whoa,
we got a few Marvel Select reveals. So these 3 are from Diamond Select. These are the Marvel options for 2022, it looks like. So we have a Apocalypse, we have a Beta Ray Bill, and we have this Vision, which I think looks dynamite. But I hate that they're single jointed elbows and knees. But
right, and I think Diamond, like you don't get them for articulation, really. That Apocalypse, I think, looks great.
I do too.
But I don't know that I would replace any of the things that I have. Like the Retrovision, I think, does its job.
Me too. I'd rather the Retrovision be on a bigger body, personally, especially now that we have that Vulcan body. I feel like that would be a great body for Vision. But the cool thing about this Vision is he comes with some really cool accessories. He comes with this laser beam that you plug into his head.
That's cool.
Gem, and it like is pretty decent size too.
Nice.
Yeah, he comes with some cool effects pieces, so definitely.
And I guess this is supposed to be like a more modern Beta Ray Bill, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a story specific one. I don't know if it's modern or something different, but
yeah, he looks all right. I like the one that we have. I think it works pretty well.
It works. I hear a lot of people complain that it's not classic looking enough. It's too simple. So
if you buy the Ragnarok Thor or the 80th Thor and just put Beta Ray's HUD on that, you're good to go.
You're rolling.
Yeah.
The only one I like of these really is Apocalypse, but I like the purple and blue Apocalypse from Marvel Legends better, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Yeah, I like that Apocalypse. I have the Build-A-Figure one.
Yeah, I have the Build-A-Figure currently, but I'm gonna replace it with the
retro one.
Yeah, I like it better. And then to finish things off, after Toy Fair, SDCC, we got Mafex had some stuff showed at a con they were at in Japan, WonderCon, I think it was called. I can't remember what it was. So,
holy shit!
Oh yeah, Anonymous dude says that Beta Ray effect is nice. So yeah, there's another picture floating around of an effect piece that he has of his hammer swirling too.
Oh really cool. Right.
Yeah. I know you don't really Mafex, but these look fucking fantastic.
They look incredible.
I love that Robert Pattinson Batman. Like, I almost want to buy it, which says a lot.
I think you should.
It's really, really nice, man. It's really nice.
And it comes with what is that a gritting teeth one?
So it
or
has
is that a
the
smiling
gritting
one?
teeth head is the only one I think doesn't look good. He kind of has.
It
his
looks
regular
fucking
stoic face.
maniacal, dude.
Yeah, it's just a bit too teethy for me. I don't like it. But both his unmasked heads, the one with the eye stuff in particular, I just fucking love.
Yeah, that looks awesome, dude.
Yeah, it looks so fucking good. The boys stuff is not stuff that I am buying, but if they keep up with what they're putting out, I might change my tune because
this Starlight looks incredible. The Neca one looks seriously terrible, dynamite. And this one looks amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I don't love the Neca stuff personally. I love Neca, but I don't feel like the likenesses are all awesome on their boys figures. And I don't know, some of them just kind of look like, I find Starlight kind of looks a little bloated. I feel like Homelander looks like he has stubby little legs, and I don't know, they're just proportionate.
I don't think their boys figures look good at all. The Neca ones, these look awesome.
These look dynamite. But then they decided they were going to continue and show us a bunch more new boys stuff. So aside from getting Homelander and Butcher like we already have, we knew Black Noir was coming. We saw prototypes of him, I believe, in grayscale. But then they also showed us grayscale pictures of the Deep, A-Train, and Queen Maeve, which I think is pretty amazing.
Yeah, those look great.
Yeah, and they also teased Soldier Boy as well. So
oh yeah, because they had like a picture of him right next to these, right?
Yeah. So these look awesome. I'm starting to have a hard time telling myself I don't need these because man, they look great. But again, my biggest issue with Mafex is just they can't keep a fucking release date if their life depended on it. So
that is something that I have heard of them.
Very frustrating. Very frustrating. But then they went ahead and they showed this, which I was like, you guys are fuckers. Because this is awesome.
You're into that?
I'm a big RoboCop fan. Not RoboCop 3, awesome. But I do love RoboCop, or 2, but I do love the first one. And that's
the Detroit in you, right?
What's that?
That's the Detroit in you, isn't it?
That's the Detroit in me. I just love how violent that first one is. Like, it's just so fucking violent. Like, I remember watching
RoboCop.
You what?
I've never seen RoboCop.
Dude, you need to watch RoboCop.
Yeah?
The first one. You can skip 2 and 3. They're not that good. But the first one is like, it's crazy to me that my mom let me watch RoboCop. I remember like going back and watching RoboCop for the first time in like 20 years, like maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, my mom let me watch this when I was like 8. Like
that is
it
hilarious.
Starts with Murphy just getting gunned down, like just literally being like shot point blank like 25 times. Like it's fucking insane.
You gotta learn what the world has to offer you, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
You gotta learn it young.
So yeah, so I'm all about I there's a very strong chance that I will end up picking up this regular RoboCop. I do like that blue one, the battle damage one in the back, but I don't feel compelled enough to need it. I just
stands up on its own. Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So looks
cool.
Could
you imagine if that comes as an accessory with this? Like this
that'd
is
be
all
amazing.
one package.
Maybe he does. I don't know. Like he comes with the cans of baby food, so that might because he eats the baby food when he's recovering or whatever. So
that's hilarious.
Anonymous dude said fantastic likenesses. I think he was talking about the boys figures though.
Yeah, the different head sculpts or whatever on Starlight.
Yeah.
Look crazy.
Oh, we missed some cool stuff. Marcus E said Starlight's boots look kind of chunky, but I like how Mafex is still going for the boys characters. I'd love a Kamiko. Yeah, that Kamiko would be dope.
Oh,
yeah, I guess I see what you're saying about the chunky boots. I get it. Anonymous dude says these are legit articulated statues. Marcus
yeah, that Batman one is insane, dude.
Yeah. That swaying hair Robert Pattinson looks elegant, like more than he did in the movie. I love it though. I love that. I love it.
The slick back hair Robert Pattinson. I never could get into that in the movie.
I just love how this looks. It looks good. An honest dude said that torso is so simple but so effective. Yeah, man. And then they showed us Terminator figures, and I was like, oh boy.
Oh yeah, right. That's a whole new set right there, man.
I can definitely go without Terminator 1 T800, but
Is that the one all the way on the right?
yeah,
What? That one looks awesome.
I like it, but I'm attached to T2.
Yeah.
I know it's pretty close, but like if they're gonna give us the exoskeleton and the battle damage, I feel like it's just a matter of time before we get the proper T2 Terminator. And that would look great on a shelf with that RoboCop. So
it seems almost like they are in the same universe, even though obviously they're not. But
yeah, they could live in the same universe though.
And then you get the Last Action Hero, throw it on there too.
That'd be cool. And then we got a Mafex Boba Fett shown as well from
that
the Book
looks
of Boba
good.
Fett. Yeah, I think it looks really great. I don't need it. I have the Figure Arts one. I quite like the Figure Arts one, so that'll do. But this looks great.
Is the Figure Arts one as like barrel chested as that one is?
Yeah.
I like that. That looks really awesome.
Kind of hardy.
Hefty boy.
Yeah, he's a dad bod. So
it's perfect.
It's great. I love it. And then we got just a little bit of Marvel stuff. We got Webman, which I thought was a super weird choice.
Is this still Mafex?
This is still Mafex. We're finishing up with Mafex. We're almost finished here. So, and we just got the Iron Man Endgame Mark 75. Literally I just got it like 2 weeks ago. It's after being delayed for a year and waiting a year for it. So,
This is one that's already out now.
So this is actually the battle damage version. So I guess we're waiting again. So I'm not going to get it. I'm passing on all three of these. And then this is the Iron Man Mark 50 on the end here from Infinity War, which I do think looks really great. But now that I have the 75, I'm keeping the 75. So what the heck is this guy?
We gotta free all these guys. We gotta free the apps. Oh,
there we go.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. And then they showed, I'm assuming, final pieces for Captain Marvel and Loki, which are supposed to be releasing anytime now in the next couple months.
Yeah.
I ordered Loki. I skipped Captain Marvel, but I think that she looks good. But
I like that. That's the reverse suit, like the end, and is that at the end of Endgame?
I like it.
Yeah,
and then they also showed that Tom Holland Spider-Man, which I think looks pretty good as well.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get it, but I like it. So
the iterations of all of these over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I just become numb to it.
Yeah, I get it. If I didn't collect toys, I probably wouldn't notice the difference. But
yeah, that's true. What is that? That Tom Holland is Far From Home, right?
I think it's Far From Home, yeah. Marcus, he says, I don't know what's up with these SoundCloud rappers jumping on the streams. We had 2 of them on Wade's stream last week. Oh, that's weird. We had them on Kevin's stream when I was on Toying Around show, so they kept coming in. But they were trying to sell us porn. I included these because I don't DC, but when I think about buying DC figures, the only thing I think about is Mafex because they just fucking kill it. And they showed these prototypes of Batman. I can't remember which iteration of that it is, but it's from the one where Bane
Nightfall.
Nightfall. Yeah. That's the one. And then that Bane to me just looks very promising, like so fucking good. And that Hush Poison Ivy is beautiful. Like
Hush is easily my favorite Batman, Superman. Like Jim Lee is my favorite comic artist, and so everybody in there is my favorite look of each character.
Yeah, and they look awesome. I love the Hush line of Mafex figures. They all look good. Batman looks good. Superman looks good. Huntress looks good. Nightwing looks good. Hush looks good. They all look fucking amazing.
That's crazy, dude.
And now we're getting Ivy, and I think she also looks amazing. So
that's nuts. Oh, look at you. Look at you. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it was a pretty big weekend, but I feel like I'm ready for more announcements. Does that make me greedy?
I think it's just because like I feel like each year goes by, I end up ordering less from the
that's
previous
true.
year.
That's
Because
true.
it's just like I think my collection is just getting to the point where I'm happy with it. Like I don't really feel like I need to continuously add to it. Like, you know, usually with Legends, I end up ordering like, you know, 40-50% of the stuff they show. And it's like this time, all I ordered from what went up for pre-orders was I ordered Scorpion, I ordered Miggs Mayfield, and I ordered animated series Spider-Man that got shown before Comic-Con started. And then Lizard went live. Retro Lizard went live on Walmart's site the night after preview night. So I got those, but they're not necessarily reveals. We've known about them for, you know, whatever, right? So,
and I got that Lizard and the 2-pack, the Herald's 2-pack.
So which one? Oh, the Herald. Yeah, that's all you got. You got you got Herald and Lizard.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I wasn't gonna get the Lizard, but you sold me on that.
He looks so good. I almost got two just to. Actually, I think I did get two because I ordered one and Seth ordered me one, new collector, and so did Draven. So because I wanted to get extras because I know my friends are gonna be, my Canadian friends are gonna want them. So yeah, fucking A. And that was Comic-Con. I'm sure there was other stuff that I missed too. There was a bunch of Mattel stuff with the WWE stuff, which me and you kind of talked a bit about.
Crazy.
Yeah.
The Ultimates line.
It's nice to see that they're getting us a pink Bret Hart. I'm excited about that. I actually think that is going to be where I jump into that Ultimates line. And then they also showed a prototype for an Attitude Era The Rock,
like Rocky Maivia style.
Yeah, and they actually also showed a prototype for an Ultimate Attitude Era Shawn Michaels as well. So
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he's in his red costume, so I'm gonna probably pick that up too.
I saw the Cody Rhodes that they're doing as like a made to order. Did you see that?
Yep,
that's pretty cool.
That's cool. They're doing an Owen Hart too, like that too.
No way. Really?
AEW is
Holy shit.
Not sure how they got the rights. So Marcus Yee says, I only got Spider-Man and his amazing friends from the SDCC reveals. And then he said, have you seen the Storm Collectibles, Mortal Kombat, and other video game characters? Katana, Morrigan, and Jury all looked fire. I did see them. I didn't add them in because it was already like such a long, such a large amount of stuff to go over. But yeah, I did see the MK stuff. It was cool to see Cabal finally gets a figure, which I thought was cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Did you? You don't Mortal Kombat at all, do you?
I don't collect the figures, no, but I used to love the game. So that Kintaro is crazy.
Yeah, man. Storm does cool shit. They just are too slow, in my opinion, to put stuff out. But I guess I shouldn't say anything because they're actually still putting stuff out versus Bandai, who stopped doing the Street Fighter stuff. So.
Oh my God, there's some other. I don't know what this even is called. Getsu. I can't. It's covered up right here. Getsu Fumu Denu or something like that. Have you seen those figures?
No.
They look like samurais and they have like skulls on their chests.
Oh, I did see those. Yes, I did.
Holy shit.
I know. I like Storm Collectibles. I just, I don't know. They're a bit big. I don't love the soft plastic overlays over the, I don't know. They're okay. I don't hate them. I don't love them. I have a Zangief. I think that's the only Storm Collectibles I have, and I'm just going to fudge them into my Street Fighter, Bandai Street Fighter shelf, even though technically he's too big, but that's okay.
That's crazy.
But yeah, they do look cool. If money wasn't an issue, I would probably have a nice Storm Collectibles collection as well. So,
and space, right?
Sorry, money and space. I mean, I don't have infinite money, but usually I have enough that if I want to buy something, I can. But yeah, I don't generally do the Storm stuff. The 7-inch scale, and they take up a lot of room. Like I remember setting up I went to hung out with Alvin from Astonishing one night and I asked him if I could set up his Storm Collectible Street Fighters because I wanted to play with them just to see how they could hit poses. And it was so fun to set them up, but I was like, these don't hit poses as nice as Bandai's do.
Oh, no. I remember he bought like every single Storm Street Fighter in like a weekend.
You what, sir? Oh, that's when he did that, yeah.
That was crazy.
I know, he went from 0 to 100. So he did that with Super 7 Turtles, too. which I thought
Oh
was
my
funny.
god!
He
Dude.
went from nothing to having everything in like 5 days.
And those are like $60 a pop, aren't they?
Yeah. I just bought Michelangelo's today to finish off the 4 turtles.
Are those
That's
the
where
ones,
I'm stopping.
That's what you just ordered, right?
Yeah.
And then you ordered the other ones?
I
don't know, man.
I bought Donnie to open on Toying Around Show because I've been kind of on the fence and Donnie's my favorite. And then when I bought it, he's like, oh man, you're not going to be able to stop at just one. And I'm like, yeah, I should be good. And then like by the end of the stream, I was like, fuck, I'm going to buy all of these. And then the next day, Toy Snowman put out a Canada Day sale, 15% off all in-stock items. And he had Leo and Raph in stock. So I picked them both up for 15% off. And then I just bought Mikey for face value, like for retail. So I didn't pay a premium. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to go pick him up Friday. I think he's ready to pick up. So, from a local
I was trying to share my screen to you of the Slash Super 7 figure.
Oh, I love it. So fucking awesome. That's exactly what I look for.
Me too, with the purple pads and everything.
Yep, so amazing.
Wild, dude.
Anonymous Dude 123 says you guys need to go to SDCC next year. It's tailor made for you. Everyone has such an energy after it. Yeah, I hope we can. I really hope we can.
That would be cool. I told Katie that you said that, and she's like, "Go, just go."
Yeah, it'd be so
okay,
fun. We'd have a good time, and that'd be good. Then we get to hang out. We haven't actually met in person, so
that'd be pretty cool.
It would be very fun. I would enjoy myself.
We'll have to look into it.
We should wrap this up because I think we've kind of go over everything, and I still have a bunch of shit I have to do tonight, so I'm gonna go and do all that.
Nice. Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for joining us. You want to tell everybody where they can find you and all that good shit?
You can add to my follower count on Instagram and maybe see something posting hopefully pretty soon. I'm reaching the final stages of the Angel figure that's been a year or 2. No, just one.
It's
right?
not 2, but it's over a year. But that's
okay. So that's been a year in
I'm a
progress.
patient boy. I'm Canadian.
Well, you gotta be, right? This is like Dorkside shipping to you.
That's exactly it.
But yeah, you can follow me at Stranded Customs on Instagram. I do have a YouTube channel that I have, I think, 3 videos on. One is a video 3 years old of us guessing what would have been at that Comic-Con, which would be fun to go back. They still haven't made Aunt May, which was one of my top guesses. But yeah, so hop over there and take a look and see what you got.
Fucking A, man. Well, thank you very much for joining me. If you guys aren't following my friend Stranded Customs, you definitely should. And yeah, what else? I think that's it. Next week, I will be back. Like I said at the top of the show, I probably got another 2 in me. Nope, I don't. I have next week, and then I'll be off for 2 weeks. So yeah, maybe 3, but probably 2. So, and then I will hopefully get back to it at the end of August. And by then I'll be back to shuffling the shelf there for another couple episodes before I jump back into customizing. So
perfect.
Fucking A. So guys, thank you all for sticking around and chatting. Strand, thank you very much for your time tonight, my friend. I really appreciate you jumping on with me.
Absolutely.
And always enjoy our chats. So everybody else, give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not. Hit the bell for notifications, all that good shit. And that's it. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.